One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armh. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
All right, let's do the mic.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armh on Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. I am Bomani Armh, and we are 234 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I am starting the show really late today. My morning ritual is waking up, doing the morning announcements, getting my daughter and my sons ready for school, walking one to school, driving the other 2 to school, and then getting back here to do the rest of my world domination plans. This morning did not work out the way I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure I still did today's morning announcements because I wanted to make sure I poured libation and that I touched bases with all my friends and family who hook up with me in the morning. Yesterday, I had my largest live audience ever. Thank y'all very much for the support. I'm still going to be here Monday through Thursday at 6:30 a.m. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to start off with today's libation. Today's libation is for Clark Virgil Terry Jr. That's Clark Terry, all right? December 14th, 1920 to February 21st, 2015. Clark Terry's career in jazz spanned more than 70 years. He was a world-class trumpeter, flugelhornist, educator, composer, writer, flugelhorn designer, teacher, and NEA jazz master. He performed for 8 U.S. presidents and was a jazz ambassador for the State Department tours in the Middle East and Africa. He was one of the most recorded musicians in the history of jazz with more than 900 recordings. Clark's discography reads like a who's who in jazz with personnel that included greats such as Quincy Jones, Ella Fitzgerald, Oscar Peterson, Dizzy Gillespie, Dinah Washington, Ben Webster, Aretha Franklin, Charlie Barnett, Doc Severinsen, and Ray Charles. All right, today's libation is for Clark Terry. Here is our Clark Terry quote: "Imitate, assimilate, and innovate." I love that. Real simple. 4 words right to the point. I'm going to say that again. Imitate, assimilate, and innovate from Brother Clark Terry. Whew. These are some important words from Brother Terry. This is the exact order of operations I hope that I'm putting into practice. I'm here studying Herbie Hancock, Chuck Brown, Richard Smallwood, and Outkast, and trying to make a music combination of the 4 of them. But I'm hoping it's melding into a new innovation that is distinctly mine. Clark Terry definitely lived this reality. If you listen to his catalog, you can hear his influences and his imagination. I hope to pass on these words to all the artists I work with daily. Let's pour a libation for Clark Terry. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is one for one, Mr. Clark Terry. Thank y'all very much. Let's keep this moving. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help me break the algorithm and get you some positive RBG energy on your timeline every day. You can find more information about me at notarapper.com, but you can also find me live a couple of places this Kwanzaa season, all right? Coming up on Friday, December the 30th at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm going to be doing my special Nia Party with a Purpose. That's live hip hop from the Watermelon Man. That's myself, Bomani Armh. It is going to be a 1-hour inspirational hip hop performance. If you want more information, definitely check out my website, notarapper.com or bomaniarmh.com. They both take you to the exact same place. I have been working on this music and this material for a minute. I'm going to be performing as the Watermelon Man. That's my RBG alter ego. I'll be performing songs from the Watermelon Man, the album, and my new project called The Big Slice You don't want to miss it. All right. Now, this is for the grown folks. You can bring your kids because this is Bloombars and I'm not going to curse, but this show is for the grown folks. I do also have a show for the children come up. I am one of the official hosts now, co-hosts of the 53rd annual Kwanzaa party. All right, the 53rd annual Kwanzaa 365 Children's Party is where we're going to celebrate Umoja, Kujichagulia, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba, and Imani. All right, it's going to feature the drummers of Farafina Khan, as well as myself and my sons, Olu and Dela. This will be Saturday, December 31st, 2022, from 12:30 p.m. until 3 p.m. at the Northeastern Presbyterian Church. That's 2112 Varnum Street Northeast. I am the easiest person in DC to find. I am always doing something in the community. Make sure you come out, bring your children. There will be libations poured, candle lighting, spoken word, hip hop, storytelling, youth entrepreneurships, gifts for the students, and refreshments. This is sponsored by the Kwanzaa Children's Party Committee, ABIN, African American Freedom Fund, the DC Kwanzaa Planning Committee, Black Seeds, Blue Lots Cultural Institute, Unities, and the H Street CDC. All right, I would love for y'all to come out. Now, friends, I want to let y'all know a little bit about the kind of material that I do with young people. Let me bring up this thing. I've been working on getting my captions and everything together. Hey, Nisi, how are you doing? Nisi's over there in Mount Rainier. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. All right, now let me make sure y'all understand what I do for a living. I want to be famous for the quote you see on my Chiron right now. Rapping is the art and engineering of language divided by math. I'm going to say that again. Rapping is the art and engineering of language divided by math. Now, I could do a whole half an hour just breaking that down, but I want to bring up another quote for you. These are the three things that I really want to make sure I impart to my students, and that is the power of rhythm, rhyme, and repetition. All right, teachers tell me all the time students are walking around singing all the stuff from the radio all the time, and for some reason we teach our children through song up until the 2nd grade, and then we stop. I love using rhythm, rhyme, and repetition at all times, teaching hip hop as a teaching artist tool. I just got finished doing a full semester of teaching artistry at Feligy Elementary School, where we're doing a study and figuring out how to use hip hop in the classroom more. And I'm even more excited about using these techniques that I'm about to show you. Now, friends, in order to help my students understand rhythm, rhyme, and repetition, I make sure my students understand how to do the alphabet backwards. What you see up on the screen right now is a rhyme chart. At the top, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, really faintly, like when you're normally counting measures or bars in music. On the left, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 as well, because there are 4 bars to the ZYX song. Four bars completely. The ZYX goes like this: ZYX, WV, UT, SRQ, PO, NMLK, J, IHG, FED, CBA. All right, now working carefully and closely with my students and their teachers, this is a great syllabication lesson. Having your students figure out how to find syllables and then also understanding the power of rhythm, rhyme, and repetition. Now, friends, I'm about to play for you the ZYX song. I might play the whole thing, I might play part of it, but I want you to get a taste of the kind of vibe that I give my students. This song you're about to hear, you're going to hear my daughter Sunadwe's voice. You're also going to hear my son Olu's voice. He was one of the vocalists and he produced this track for me. Friends, this song you're about to hear is called the ZYX. Baba Bomani. Baba got bars.com. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, you know your ABCs, but that's just too easy. It's time for your mind to flex. Can you do your ZYX?
Now you know your ABCs. That part's too easy. Now your brain needs to flex. You know your ZYX.
ZYX, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, ZYX, W, V,
but that's just too easy. It's time for your mind to flex. Can you do your ZYX?
Now you know your ABCs. That part's too easy.
So now I'm gonna break it down for you one bar at a time, real slow. Everybody repeat after me.
ZYX WV ZYX WV UTSRQ P UTSRQ P O and MLK J O and MLK J IHGFEDCBA IHGFEDCBA.
Yeah, you know your ABCs, but that's just too easy. It's time for your mind to flex. Friends, that is the ZYX song. You can find that at babagatbars.com. This is an integral part of the lessons that I teach with students that are going to become part of student curriculum all over the country. I'm actually flying out to Michigan, flying out to Texas. I'm driving to New Jersey. I'm driving to North Carolina. If you got friends and family there, let me know, because I'm teaching this in the schools during the day and at the clubs during the night. I really appreciate the love that y'all been giving my entire project, so thank y'all very much. Friends, that was the ZYX song. Now, friends, as part of my marketing and promotion, trying to get more people to understand what I'm doing, I want to make sure you know about the ZYX t-shirt, all right? The ZYX mirror t-shirt can be found at babagatbars.com. My daughter has hers now. I should have gotten a picture of her so I could show that to you. Here's what's happened, okay? The song, the ZYX, and that chart that I showed y'all earlier is on this shirt, but it is in mirror letters, because not only do I want my students to work on syllabication, I want them to work on public speaking and speaking with confidence. This shirt helps them do that, because you have to look in the mirror for it to be correct sided to you, and so you can rap along while you're practicing your gesticulations, while you're practicing your vocal control. I am really proud of this shirt. Make sure you go to babagatbars.com or notarapper.com to get your copy of the ZYX shirt. All right. Now, friends, if you also want to support the other big thing that I do, which is Watermelon Day, I have the watermelon flag apparel available at notarapper.com. I've got the DC watermelon shirt, the Maryland watermelon shirt, the RBG Pan-African watermelon shirt. Everything is the seeds, the pulp, and the skin, red, black, and green. This is your way for you to plant a seed in the projects that I do. So thank y'all very much for that. And then there's one last thing I want to make sure y'all know about, and that is my new product, and that is my morning announcements merch. All right. My morning announcements theme is honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Right now, you're looking at the wraparound cup. I have a wraparound cup. I have a two-sided cup. I also have the motto in black and white or in RBG. If you are a supporter of the morning announcements and Bomani Armh, I would love your support on this. Go to notarapper.com to find more information about that. All right, friends. Now, I got one more thing that I do every day, and that is play the Black National Anthem by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. It's called Lift Every Voice and Sing. The reason I'm playing this every day is because I'm getting ready to play this live at a concert for my Frederick Douglass Writing Club, Writing for Freedom since 1838. That is going to be on February 5th. I know I've been talking about it for 3 months, but now it's right around the corner. You want to make sure you bring your young writer for the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. Everybody will get a writing journal. And one of the things I'm going to do is begin the show with the Black National Anthem. I want to show my students I am unafraid to practice and get better at something. So, friends, I'm going to end now the way I used to start the show, and that is by playing the Black National Anthem. Let's see how this goes. Boom. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Thank you very much for tuning into the morning announcements. This is a very special late edition. Like I said, this is my morning ritual. I do this at 6:30 in the morning and then drop off my kids at school. But you know how it is parenting. So I wasn't able to do it correctly this morning, but I wanted to make sure I gave my libation for Clark Terry. I want to make sure y'all knew about all the amazing events that I come up. And I wanted to make sure I told you to do these 3 things. All right. 3 things I want you to do today. I want you to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. All right. When I count to 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.